Atheism isn't the conclusion that there is no God. It's asking the question, is there one? I bring this up because religion is that conclusion in the opposite favor. I realized this some time ago when someone told me that he thought the sentence, "there is no God," was offensive. He thought that atheists should say, well, I believe there is no God, it's my opinion that there is no God. We had to have the neutral position because there is no God is just so offensive. Now, obviously, it doesn't take much to see that religious people don't take that neutral position. How funny would it be if you walked into a church and the minister was saying, well, of course, we don't know if there's a God, but it is our opinion that there is one, and it is our opinion that this Bible reflects what he wants. So, based on this, today we're going to preach a certain message that is our opinion, assuming, of course, that God exists. That would be pretty funny. But the fact that I was thinking about this and this hypothetical situation just made me realize how much religion depends on that. The most important question in religion should be, is there a God? Is this Bible credible? How do we know this is true? And Christianity, strangely enough, never asks those questions. When you walk into a church or any Christian gathering, it's just kind of a given that God exists. It's like, oh, we settled that already. If you're in here, if you're part of the religion, then this is just true, and we talk as if we know that it's true, when of course nobody knows that it's true. Atheists are the only ones actually asking the question of, well, how do we know there is or isn't a God? How do we know what's true in religion? Many people, of course, like to say, oh, you atheists are just as dogmatic as we are. Atheism is your religion. Well, here's yet another way that atheism is not just a religion. Whereas religion tends to just talk to itself and assume that it's right and not be challenged and only talk to others when it wants to preach to them, atheism is constant debate. Atheism is a dialogue. Religious people don't like debate. They don't want people to come and challenge them on how they know if there is or isn't a God. Because religion works best when everybody around you is religious, because then you just assume that it's true, it's a given. When people start challenging you, it reminds you that actually you don't know for sure that any of this is true. And religious people don't like that. So whenever someone starts asking the question, well, how do you know this is true? They get labeled a militant atheist or a pesky atheist or someone who's being intolerant of religious people. Furthermore, atheism is not just holding on to a conclusion, it is also examining the behaviors that religion causes. As an atheist, it's gone far beyond just certain dogmas, but actual noticing psychological patterns and behavior, and just really a dedication to a more secular society. Anywho, think I've squawked enough for tonight, but I just want to say to go out there, debate, challenge, because religious people aren't doing it. We're the only ones who actually care if what we believe is true or not.